Yo, welcome back to the Mailman Show, baby. Out here chilling in Cartagena, enjoying it, living life, and working, and just growing these businesses, man. I'm putting the work in, so make sure y'all always go check out the can'tstopbrand.com. And man, we're gonna jump right into this. This right here just got me thrown out. Now, I'm a business owner, I'm an influencer, I'm a content creator, I'm an artist. I'm an actor. I do a lot of things, so I put a lot of work, time, and investment into me, to my brand, to myself, to my team. Can y'all see paying somebody $1.75 million just for talking to somebody? Oh, that is crazy, man. That's crazy. That's crazy work right there. That's absolutely crazy work. Like let's check this out, and then I wanna give my thoughts on this. So let's check this out right quick.
An affair, a TikTok star, and a $1.75 million verdict that nearly ended with a fight outside the Durham County Courthouse. That was not the fight. That was the joy inside the courtroom. We're talking about the case of North Carolina TikToker Brene Montague. She was sued by her now husband's ex-wife. Tonight, a jury found Montague liable for destroying the couple's marriage. WR's Eric Miller was in court and has the story.
That's the sound of a $1.75 million cheer coming just moments after court was adjourned. Akira Montague embraced her attorney, Robinetta Jones, as dozens of supporters yelled from the sidelines.
She has received justice from losing her husband and the father of her children.
Akira Montague's lawsuit, filed in Durham County Court, accuses Brene Montague, an influencer with nearly 3 million followers on TikTok, of seducing and having an affair with her then-husband, Tim. That affair then turning to marriage when Brene and Tim wed. In the suit, Akira Montague claimed Brene used her online influence as a weapon. The affair also caused damage to her health and deprived her kids of a two-parent household.
And it was nothing but lies.
Brene Montague, who represented herself in court, slammed the verdict, saying Akira Montague knew her marriage was over and allowed the affair.
She gave her consent. She said it was okay because she knew her marriage was over with and it was done.
But the jury didn't agree, awarding Akira Montague the $1.75 million after more than 700 pieces of evidence were presented in court, including some of Brene's own TikToks and texts.
That says that my client was telling the truth.
The case hinged on two rarely used laws, including alienation of affection.
It can be very hard to prove, and the reason is because it's hard to find a point in a relationship where the relationship necessarily started to go bad.
But in these videos and in the court testimony, the jury found that point, leaving Brene Montague with a hefty bill and no answer on how she'll pay.
I don't know, but she'll probably never see it.
I don't care if you ain't even got to be no content creator. If you making money, if you got something to lose, when you building something worth value and you putting time in, you can't be out here moving reckless. You can't be moving reckless, bro. This lady done just opened up a window for you. She's the first I've heard of this ever happening for the win $1.7 million off of somebody, her husband cheating, and the person he cheated with, she's faulting that person for the reasoning of their divorce and able to sue that person. I didn't even know that existed. I didn't know that existed. That right there, when I heard that, I'm like, whoa. But let me ask y'all this. Do y'all think it was worth $1.75 million? Like really? It's that blows me away. Like, I want to talk to this on the side of being a business owner, entrepreneur level. Who should have been responsible for paying that 1.75 really? Should have been the ex-husband or should have been the new wife? Because the new wife didn't force the ex-husband to make the decision and come mess with her. Yes, okay. They say that she was in one video I seen, they say that she was coming around him with no underwear on. And he still had a choice to say, I'm not gonna mess with you. They said that she was being seductive to him. He didn't have to take it. Obviously, he wanted it. I wouldn't have wanted it, but obviously he wanted it. So just because she presented the opportunity, does that make her liable for him making a decision to accept it? Like, I just don't feel that it's fair for her to have to pay $1.75 million for another grown man decisions. He made that decision. Now, if the wife want to sue him for cheating or whatsoever, then that would be completely fine. Okay, cool. But to go out to her and get her to pay, no. I don't agree with that one, man. You know, I'm a business owner, and I don't want to be responsible for somebody else's decision. He chose to goddamn leave her and come over to this side. So that was a choice, not a force. So I don't feel like anybody that's making, any grown up that's making a sound decision, I should be responsible for paying for their ex being disappointed. She didn't open up a whole new can of worms here. You know how many people are going to start doing this now? You know how many people are about to actually start doing this? It's like maybe it's been going on and I just didn't know about it, but that's crazy. Now, let's move to the next thing I want to say is this lady went to court and she's supposed to have almost 3 million followers on TikTok and didn't even have a lawyer. So you know what that tells me? She don't even have the money, the 1.75 million verdict that the ex-wife was awarded. And then, like you just seen at the end of the video, she said she won't see the money. She don't even know how she gonna pay it. That right there alone tells you that she ain't really papered up like you would think to get awarded to pay 1.75 million to the ex-wife. That statement, she knows she ain't got it. I know she ain't got it because she couldn't even get a lawyer to represent her during this battle in this case, because it would have been cheaper to pay a lawyer $10,000, $15,000 to fight this case, get this frivolous case thrown out, and move on with your life than to have to be awarded 1.75 million to pay to somebody else because their grown husband chose to leave for them. Now, let's move to the next thing. I hear some people say he cheated and he did a downgrade. If the bank account is right, then for him, obviously, that's an upgrade, not a downgrade. Now, if you going off, we're going to be real here because we know why people saying he did a downgrade. If you going off the looks, I wouldn't have dated her. It wouldn't have been me. I wouldn't have. I'm going to put it that way. I wouldn't have dated her. Not me. No, it ain't nothing that woman could have seduced me with. That woman couldn't even been naked with $10 million on her for me to say I'm finna come in her and be in her. No, no. That's why I work hard to make my own money. I wouldn't do it. It would be going backwards for me. But now, is it a downgrade for him? Again, obviously he liked what he liked. I'm not knocking what the man liked. If that's what he liked, by all means, my brother, enjoy yourself. May you indulge in every fantasy that you may have. That's all on you. Have fun. I mean, that is a lot of woman. That's a lot of women. I'm gonna say that. So have fun, you know. But if you look at it from a financial standpoint, it might be an upgrade for him. Now, if you look at it on the flip side, if she don't have the money, it could be a downgrade for him. And then if you go even farther, she might have the money, but who wants to give out 1.75 million just because I started dating somebody and got married to that person, that grown person chose to leave you and come over here with me. Like, who wants to pay that? So on a business aspect, she might be hiding the money. She could have the money and just hiding the money at this point, because that lady might got the awarded settlement. That don't mean the check getting cut fast, though. It could be 5, 6, 7 years. This story might come up again in 2032 from 2025. That's how long it could possibly take for that woman to even see that check, if that check ever comes. You know what I'm saying? So that's crazy. Now, was it worth it for that woman to go mess with that woman's husband? Well, it all depends if you have to think about her and looking at it from maybe her point of view. Her point of view could have been, most men she wasn't gonna get. And the men she might have wanted wasn't gonna pay no attention to her. Wasn't paying no attention to her. And from what I gathered, they were working together. He was supposed to be some kind of manager for her and helping her with her career. That allowed her access to him. And in the midst of having access to him, she used that access to be able to offer herself to him to have his attention much more easier than it would have been if they just had met on the street. And with him being on the inside, he's probably seeing what she's making, what she's doing, where the money's coming in from here and that, there, da. So he's bypassing. So to her, yes, it probably was worth it to take that gamble, because she probably has been getting turned down left to right again. The men that she wants is not wanting her. And at this point, she just came to that point where I'll take whatever I can get. I'm going to just take whatever I can. If I can get this man to pay me some attention, I'm going to try this. And if it works, I'm going to keep on doing something to get his attention. And whatever she did the first time, and it just worked, and she just kept on feeding more into it to get him, and she got him. Now, if I look at it from a business side, hell no, it won't work. Hell no, it won't work, bro. I don't care, man or woman. It ain't nobody after relationship-wise that I want that bad that I'm willing to give up $1.75 million for. I would do a refund so fast if I was that woman. I would say I would go back with my receipt and I would get a refund, and she should be like, ma'am, you can have him back. Here you go. Here you go. Now, you can have him back. No. I'd rather keep my $1.75 million. With $1.75 million, she can take $100,000, get her a personal trainer, go to Planet Fitness, and hit that gym and start really hitting that weight off, getting that weight off. Take another $100,000 when she lose weight, get the excess skin cut off, and goddamn start doing some reshaping. Then take another $100,000 to go and close it out. She can invest that $300,000 into herself to get her health right and body looking better, and still save $1.45 million. Man, all right, baby. See, this is a perfect example of people not wanting to do the work. It's a perfect example. They don't want to do the work. They rather let their money be the end all be all, and now you got to pay for it. So congratulations to you, ma'am. If you are happy with what you have purchased, then more power to you. Because in the end of this, it's still the ex-wife that semi-wins, and the man, he win regardless. And the ex-wife don't take him back, it ain't gonna stop that man from being able to get a woman. I'm sorry to tell you. He can go to Thailand. He can go to Dominican Republic. He can go to Jamaica. He can go to Bali. He can go. He got so it's just not gonna stop him from getting a woman. So he the winner, really, regardless of how you wanna swing the bat on this. He still wins. So y'all tell me, if it was y'all in them shoes, and I'm pretty sure most of y'all gonna agree with me. Hell no, y'all not gonna be willing to spend up $1.75 million. But if it was, would you be okay with that? Would you be happy with your purchase? Let me know. But for me, no. And I want to close out with this. All my people, if you're investing in yourself, building yourself, you got to be very mindful of what you're going. So you got to protect it with everything that you have. And this should be a prime example right here. You know, I don't miss with nobody married. You got to choose somebody. I don't want to mess with nobody married. I don't want to mess with nobody, no relationship, no none of that. I don't want none of them problems. None whatsoever. Hey, we up out of here, man. Hey, y'all watch your pockets, bro. Watch your pockets. If you cheat with somebody, be careful because she got 1.75. You might have somebody right now. Just watch that video. They done destroyed my marriage. Oh, I'm about to give me a payday today. Woo, I'm gonna keep letting her cheat. Let's get some video footage and camera footage. And we finna goddamn let them cheat. And I'm finna goddamn get paid today. My wife might not got nothing, my husband might not got nothing, but the person they cheating on me with got something. And I'm finna get paid. They ain't worried about that murder and killing and all that. They gonna utilize the court system and the justice system to get what they need to get out of you. We up out of here, baby. Keep doing what y'all do. Make sure y'all go to kstop.com.